Good morning.
Or afternoon, wherever you're watching this. You are in for a Thursday drive again with Lori and Kayleen. We have a special treat for you guys. It's because of your comment that we are doing this video today. So thank you for inspiring our video.
So we had somebody ask us to do another price point video. So our average home price here in Colorado Springs right now is just at $523,000. So we thought we would pick homes at the $500,000 price point. So you can see average home price and an average home here in Colorado Springs.
So driving tour with Lori and Kayleen, $500,000 style. Let's go. All right, we're hitting the road.
So here we go.
So today we're doing $500,000 price points as we just mentioned.
So we picked out homes in the Briargate area, the Norwood area, Forest Meadows, and then Meridian Ranch, all in the 500s.
So you're in for a treat. I think it's going to be fun to see, because we're real estate agents, we like to look at houses, but the differences in style, the differences in neighborhoods, and I think from the driving tour, you're going to get to see what that looks like firsthand. So no, turn here. Kayleen, have you do not.
Oh, my word. So we have this giant surprise in the back of the car. We will be unveiling.
She's not very good at talking and
I
was the map and
paying attention to these.
I think you don't need to worry about that.
I know. Okay. I'm gonna worry about the road, guys.
Don't ruin your green box.
So we have a big green box.
Very excited about the reveal. So we're starting the reveal. We're rolling it out over the next 7 weeks. 6.
Well,
depends. There's holidays in there, so we're giving us some time to actually enjoy our families every once in a while.
So we're gonna work this into the videos.
You're gonna turn here, Kayleen.
We're gonna work this into the videos, and so you have to watch for this big green box and see what I'm actually really excited about it. I spent literally probably.
How many hours do you think you spent putting it together?
1, 2, 3 the first night and 8 yesterday. So
I don't know, you spent 8 hours. I know you called me and you weren't happy.
11 hours on this box. But I'm super excited. It's all for you all.
We're excited.
All for our clients that in the year 2024.
I had this vision in Kaylee and
I loved
it to life.
Sometimes she has these visions and I'm like, I'll have to see how it goes. And then sometimes these visions are like, oh, yes, let's do it. And then I try to elevate it and take it to the next level. And
I put her in charge of making the big green box because I knew that I would get too impatient and I would just start slapping.
This box took me a while, but I wanted it perfect.
It is perfect. So we're revealing that. We're excited to do that. So you have to stay tuned to the end of these videos. Each time we're going to reveal a little bit more about the big green box. So if that doesn't make you stay to the end,
I don't know what will. So we're about 0.7 miles away. This home, what was it listed at? $550,000 here in Briargate. I would say that's
average.
Lower average.
600 is probably
usually 600 right around Briargate, but we can find these homes at 550. We'll tell you all about it. I'm assuming before I even look at the stats that it may be a little bit less in square footage, which a lot of people are fine with anyway. It is a great location. You're right here next to the YMCA, Children's Hospital. There's schools literally all around. I think it's Frontier Elementary, Timberview Middle School, high schools.
And then Liberty for the high school, right?
Either Liberty or Rampart. This guy, look at this, guys. We have a lot of boulders being put into this home. He's waiting. Oh, sorry. But I would say this $550 price point would be a good deal in Briargate. I'm assuming that the house may need a little bit of work, but I don't know yet. I got to flip through the pictures.
Yeah, because a lot of these homes are built in the late 90s.
Which doesn't seem that bad, but that's 20 to 30 years old.
It's 24 almost, which is nuts.
So some of the homes at this age are starting to need maybe newer windows. We had a lot of hail the end of this summer, and so a lot of these homes in Briargate and even Wolf Ranch are getting new roofs, new paint. Both of our neighborhoods are kind of filled with that. But what it does, though, the good news is, I know you have a deductible to pay for, but it really refreshes the neighborhood, and I think it gives people like excitement that they can.
When you are doing it is the deductibles. Make sure your deductible is not like some people have like 1%.
I
of
have
their house.
1%.
Do you see? Mine was out of 1,000, and so I had a new roof and new paint.
But what's your premium a year?
Oh, whatever they pull out of my mortgage. I don't remember. Is that bad? I've done it so long ago.
My premium is right under 3,000.
Yeah, I don't think mine was. I feel like
I know. Well, the reason why I had to go to a 1% because my policy became, in my opinion, a little unaffordable, and so to compromise, I did 1% of the home value. But I thought twice about getting a new roof because of it.
I know. So we're here to show you our first option in the 500s. Oh, this one's getting their Christmas stuff ready, Kayleen. You see that? Look at all those blow-ups right there.
That is a lot of blow-ups. I'm not so sure I'm in the mood yet, guys. But Lori's house was very Christmassy, and I didn't hate it.
It's tasteful Christmas. It's more like a winter.
It's wintry. Okay.
About the house.
Anyways,
sorry.
This home. So on the market, $550,000. I'm just curious. 4 days on the market, so I think it's going to go pretty fast. So this home is a 5-bed, 3 1/4 bath, 3,380 square feet. The house was built in the year 2000. And then it's really actually pretty cute from the outside. A lot of curb appeal with that color of brick that's on the front. The area, I will point out, this is one of those unique areas in Briargate that does not have an HOA. And so with that being said, people will park, they'll put out 100 Christmas floaty or blow-ups, I don't know what you call them. You can do what you want because there's no HOA, but this is, in my opinion, most likely a really good buy because of the area you're in Briargate. It's a lot of square footage, and to me it's going to be mostly cosmetic things because of the age of the home, maybe windows, but we'll go through all that in inspection and make sure all of those structural components, the HVAC, the roof, all of those things are in good condition. So we thought we'd bring you in on some of our fun conversations. I was just telling Lori, so I love to watch Naked and Afraid. I don't know if any of you out there, I just love the thought of I like to know how to survive. I like to know, they'll tell you what's a natural sunscreen. You can go to a tree and rub bark on it, and they show you how to make a fire. And sometimes when you're in the rainforest, it's actually really hard, even if you have a fire starter. So long story short, there's a new show coming out, and it's almost like a Wanderlust. Did you ever watch that movie?
No.
It's this Wanderlust camp where people can sign up to go so they can live a different kind of life. They want to be carefree of the world's problems and total hippy dippy stuff. But I want to watch it because it's people that are thrown in from the city, or maybe they're all these different backgrounds, and it's this melting pot and this very.
I've always said a great reality show would be if you had to put me onto a farm and told me I had to maintain the farm.
It would be kind of like that
for a year. I don't know, those poor animals. I wouldn't even try, but it wouldn't go very well for me or them, I don't think.
Well, that's how this is. These people from all over. There's actually another show about that, I Survived the Raft, and it's kind of the same thing. This melting pot of people. And they have to learn to work together, or this one they have to learn to live together. So, anyways, that's on my watch list.
Kayleen wants to be on Naked and Afraid,
but without the cameras. But I want to survive. I think that somebody, and if this is you, should make a resort to where you can just go survive.
We've had some clients who are in the media industry, entertainment business. So maybe.
So if you're still watching, maybe. Well, we don't want
Alvin and William. They were both in entertainment.
And there was another one that was a prop maker for.
Oh yes, they moved out here from California. Maybe we're inspiring.
But the thing is, I think all you need is a piece of land where somebody could survive. You have to have a real water source. And then you just pay admission to your raw land.
She's thought about this, ladies and gentlemen. So we are on our way now to the next $500,000 home, more in the Norwood area, so a little bit south from, so we're just crossing Research.
We're going from where Lori's house is to my house.
Right.
Pretty much.
About 4.5 miles away, different area. Is there HOA in Norwood? Yes.
Yes,
Minimal?
but it's a very,
'cause you
very
park your
laid
boat.
back.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. There is an HOA in place, and I will say that there's all sorts of, I will say, like levels of HOAs. I even have pink and purple homes in my neighborhood, and I have an HOA. So
And you have a
they're
pool,
very hands
which
off.
I love yours. They have a small little pool.
We have a
It's
pool.
a cute little like.
$380 a year. We have tennis courts. We have pools. We have trails throughout. We have pickleball courts now.
They've got it all over there.
We have it all for $380 a year, but they actually do a good job managing it for that price point
I think so too.
And then you'll also have HOAs. You know, to me, a good judge, and from my experience, is that if they're a couple $100 annually, they're pretty hands off.
Fun
Now,
fact.
if you're talking like $300 a month, they're probably very depictive of what you can and
I
cannot
think
do.
you're using words, making up words like I do too. No.
Is it depictive?
I don't know.
Like painting on pictures?
But fun fact is that Kayleen's daughter lifeguarded at this pool.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was 27 years
Oh,
old,
yeah.
I used to manage at that pool because I had my lifeguard license. And so I used to work in education. And in the summer, I would manage this pool, manage the lifeguards, which seems like a whole nother lifetime ago. I just can't.
The pool reminds me of.
I was pregnant. I was just. It just
you were
seems,
pregnant lifeguard?
Yes, I was like 9 months. Well, maybe not 9. I was definitely the summer, so like 7, 6.
This
something.
pool reminds me of the neighborhood pool on the Sandlot with like, it is. It's just this rectangular pool, but everybody goes to it. They actually do a good job.
Fun Dips. Fun Dips reminds me of the pool.
No, but they have push pops and ice cream.
That's pretty good. That's close enough.
Yeah. So where we're going through is like Woodman and what is this? Rangewood. I go here a lot for like grocery stores, Walgreens, Starbucks.
The best taco burritos are right back there.
Oh yeah, Taco Star. I'm in agreement with you now.
They're
I
my
love their
favorite.
burritos.
They are my favorite.
They're so big though, you almost have to have somebody to share with. But they're amazing breakfast burritos.
Yeah, my son usually polishes off mine. He always waits and kind of like prowls around me and like we're ready to pounce on my leftover burrito when I'm done with it. But it is what it is. So we'll see. But yeah, we're on our way.
And we wanted to pick this place because just over this Woodman area in general, not all areas, you then move into like District 11. So you can get maybe a little bit more house, maybe for the price point. I feel like that was a little bit more true maybe 10 years ago. Like when I was shopping for my first house here, we got a lot more house being on this side of that boundary. Now I would say it's pretty even-ish.
Okay, this is near Cottonwood Creek Park.
Yep, and that was the other reason we wanted to show.
Desirable area as well. A huge park area, a lot of trails. Hops on a Kayleen Santa Fe trail that she always talks about.
Well, and where we're going, there is, have you ever been to the Flint Ridge Trail? It's literally right in this neighborhood and some of the most amazing views. So this home that we picked out in Norwood, it backs up to a ravine. And I have one quick story, I won't go on, about this ravine.
Is it a bone story like the last one?
No, not a bone story.
Not a bone story, okay.
But it has to do with dogs.
Okay, as long as we can fit that in there.
So in this ravine, there resides, that's a Lori word, a whole pack of coyotes. This guy needs to go. Holy cow, bud.
Now you're going to have road work and you have to get over. Doesn't that lane end?
Well, I'm trying. So there's a pack of coyotes that lives in this ravine. And so they come and they've picked off a couple neighbors' dogs
that's so
and cats.
awful.
It's horrible.
My kids would die if they knew something happened to Ellie.
Well, that's what. So my sister has this giant spotlight. My sister lives on the other side of the ravine.
I live on the other.
Blonde
thing too. I can just.
So she has this spotlight that she shines, and you can see on the other side of the ravine, and you can point the spotlight, and you'll see little green eyes. I'm not even joking. It's really eerie feeling. But she has two schnauzers, a white schnauzer and a black schnauzer, and the white one so the coyote jumped out of the bush and attacked her black dog, but it barely got her black dog. The white ones jumped in and saved the black one, and it got the back of Harley is her name, the back of her. So my sister Harley though escaped from the coyote, and she wound up going. She had to go get some shots at the vet. She was fine. But my sister's like really paranoid now to like let the dogs out. So whenever you dog watch, you have to go out there, and she has a bat and a pellet gun too, because you literally now, it's like the